Hey everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday. So today we are continuing with our antiquing techniques, so make sure you watch our video to see what we do. Alright, so today we are back with our 4 always and our antiquing techniques. So remember last week we used our spray bottle and we crumpled up some paper and then used some toffee ink. So today we're going to actually use the same toffee ink and show you a few different things that we can do. So those last pieces that we cut were 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'm actually going to do the same thing here. I'm going to use the chevrons. I'm just going to cut a 3 1/4 inch strip off the bottom. So we're just going to use the all-purpose mat here. Mom has washi tape on hers. Goodbye, washi tape. And we are going to use a sponge and our toffee ink. So these, like we had already said, they do have a little bit of antiquing to them already. It's kind of just part of the paper pack, but that's what makes these 4 techniques perfect for this paper pack. Another really good one to use these techniques on is our yesterday and today. I know that's a very old pack, but well, not really that old at this point. This one's more old. But this is our bring back a pack.
That's right.
So, just to show you the difference here of what, I know this is a very simple technique, but it really, if you use the right inks and everything like that, it will really make it look vintage. And just look how different that made the paper look. It just kind of takes out the white a little bit and gives you a little bit more to play with. So we're going to do the rest of these 2 and then come back. So to change up the last one just a little bit, we're actually going to rip around the edges. So when I rip, I actually hold a little bit and then I kind of use my finger to guide it. This is a photo mat size, so it's not going to have too much to give on the edge. If a photo overlays it, or we could always use this as an accent one too if I rip it too much. But I wanted to show you the difference of what it looks like when you ink the edges still, but now we're getting that white paper base into play too. And I want to show you how that looks with inking. So there you go. You have a few different types of inking there. Both can be used in totally different ways. So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Should we try it with one more sheet of paper?
Sure.
See what it looks like on something like the flowers.
Yeah. I love the flower paper.
I just love this whole paper line.
Well, so do I.
And I mean, I know I'm using the top sheets that, you know, you see when you look at the paper pack where the information is on the zip strip. But if you flip these papers over too, they are just so gorgeous. Like, look at that. That's beautiful. So obviously this paper pack has browns in it, but you can do the same kind of technique with grays or anything like that. As long as it's a darker ink and it kind of gives you that vintagey look, that's what we're going for. So I wanted to show you how I inked the edges of that and how it makes it look vintage. But I want to show you something else too. So another way that you can ink instead of just doing around the edges is you could actually just take your ink pad and kind of go throughout the paper too. Try to get those white tones to be a little bit more subtle and subdued. And this also gives it a different look as well. So now we've kind of taken our white paper and completely changed it. So, and let's say you're using this for, you know, if you are using this for a wedding or something like that, you can always do exactly this, but maybe the colors in the wedding were like a pink or a blush or something. You can make this paper into that color just by taking ink. So it doesn't necessarily have to be antiquing in like the old sense of the older colors or the darker colors. You can always do this with other colors as well. And it really does change your paper. I know some people out there, a lot of people love to just ink everything. I usually don't ink the edges of things, but when I do, I love it. But yeah, that's our technique. And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. But that is our awesome technique. So we have 2 more weeks of antiquing for you, which we are super excited about. Then we will be throwing it all together on Throw It Together Thursday for a page. And we have a brand new catalog that is now out, which we've been saying for a few weeks now. But it's awesome. We love it. It's so cool. And we just got our boxes for convention. So that means more new products. So we're really excited about the way that Close to My Heart is going for the next year. So yay, you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. We're just making the anticipation build. So, but yeah, so that's everything. We have a virtual that actually was supposed to start tomorrow, but we are moving it to the 26th to the 28th. So we're moving it to the 26th to the 28th. And then we are also working on one for August right now, which will be using our Cape Cod collection, which if you haven't seen it, go look at it because, oh my goodness, it's amazing. So also, Close My Heart just put out that you could potentially win a Cape Cod paper pack and sticker sheet on their Instagram. So, yay.
Check it out.
All right, I guess that's everything for now. We'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.
Did you just move yourself back?
Yep.
To make yourself bigger. Move it that way. Move that way. Stop moving so much. See, look, we look cute.
We're all right.
We're only all right. The chevrons move when you move them too fast. Yeah, they're squares.
Wow.
But the chevrons make it feel like they're not. Whew.
Yeah.
I feel like I've drank so much water today and it's still giving me a little headache. Okay. My hand disappeared when I waved. I have no fingers.
Yeah, I don't know where my hand's going. Hello, little kitty.
Ow. Ow.
And now she's gone. And now she's